Great day, beautiful souls. I truly pray that all is well with you at this time. So this is going to be a collective read for my Sagittarius. So I've already been meditating on the energy, and I'm picking up on this leveling up type of energy. So Sagittarius, I feel like that things is really turning over for you at this time, and that's amazing. So it's best for you to really like I'm picking up on like momentum. Keep the momentum of whatever it is that you have been doing, because it really is placing you in a position to be able to level up. So even what I have at the bottom of the deck, I have level up, and right up under that I have surrender, which is attached to the energy of 44. So for a lot of you, you really could have had to really like get disciplined, and focused on a certain area in your life, because the force represents stability. And I feel like that once you surrendered, it was natural. Things in your life began to naturally stabilize. And I feel like that now that you are operating from a very solid and stable type of foundation, there's so many different things that you're going to be able to do now, because you feel safe, you feel secure. And so for a lot of you, this could be attached to certain things of the physical realm, whether you got a new home, you got a new car, you got a new job, certain things like that. But whatever it is that has transpired in your physical world is really getting ready to cause you to level up in a major type of way. I'm telling you, I feel like that there is just going to be a lot of great things that's on its way towards you, Sagittarius. So let's see here. What other messages, Spirit? What other messages need to come through for my Sagittarius at this time? Y'all, look at this. Okay, so this came out in reverse. So here's the thing though, Sagittarius, and I get that I already am picking up on this energy so strongly, because my Sagittarius, you guys are like social butterflies. It's like you naturally just draw and attract a lot of attention, even when you may not be trying to at certain times, but people just always want to be around you. But here's the thing, you have to be very mindful at this time, this season that you are in, Sagittarius. I encourage you to really pay attention to the people that is around you for good reasons, and those that are around you just to kind of suck the life out of you is what I'm picking up on. Like you attract a lot of energy vampires. So even with this, and I don't care if it's family members, friends, co-workers, whatever it is, lovers, be willing to cut people off, because I have a etheric cord and it's showing up in reverse. And what I'm picking up on here, especially with your energy that already came out about you leveling up and things stabilizing for you, you don't want to allow someone that you're too hesitant to release, to allow them to come in and sabotage something that's meant for you. And so be very, very mindful about trying to hold on to people, places, things, and mindsets that no longer serve you at this time, Sagittarius, because this is your season to level up. And I'm just here to tell you that, baby, as you are leveling up, everybody can't go with you. They're not meant to go with you, you know? And so this is for you. And so it's like, just be mindful, Sagittarius. That's the energy that I keep on picking up on, you know, because with it coming out in reverse, it's like you're afraid to let people go. You're afraid to let people go. But look at this. We have live out loud. And that's the thing, too, because I feel like that there may be some people that is attached to you that may not agree with the way that you live your life. They may not agree with you being an extrovert, but that's who you are. You know what I'm saying? I told you, I already picked up on the energy of my Sagittarius. You're a social butterfly, you know? It's like you can't help being who you are. But here's the thing though, it's just like, make sure that whatever it is that you're doing it in moderation. You're doing it in a way to where it's balanced. It does not cause any type of chaos in your life, or it does not cause you to be able to lose anything in your life or miss out on anything that truly is for you. But you are in this season to where, yes, Spirit is encouraging you to be who you are, to live your life as you so choose, to live your life in a way that aligns with who you are at a core level. And I'm telling you, with that, naturally, when you be who you are, is naturally going to remove the people out of your life that's not meant to be there. So just don't try to force anything. But I feel like for a lot of you, you really could have gone through a period of healing. I feel like that you could have been at a place to where maybe you felt like that there was no one for you to be able to turn to. I feel like maybe you felt like a lot of people turned their back on you. And that's the energy that I'm picking up on here, Sagittarius, because you are someone to where you are a very fearless type of lover. You just operate. Love is, it's one of your superpowers, you know? And so that's also another reason why you attract a lot of people to you, because they feel the love. They feel that the love that you give is very genuine. But here's where that wounded healer energy came in, because you give out all of this love, but it's like you feel like it's never really returned. You feel like you can have, it's a very select few of individuals to where you feel like that same love is reciprocated. And so that's what I'm picking up on here. You know, if, you know, the people that are currently, that are coming back in your life now, that are showing back up in your life, if they wasn't there for you, you couldn't depend on them when you were going through certain things, when you felt like that you had no one there, then at the end of the day, Sagittarius, that's what I mean. It's like, it's okay to operate in this energy of being a fearless lover, but at the end of the day, you have to always protect yourself and protect your possessions, you know, protect the things that you work hard for. So just be very, very mindful about allowing certain people to reach into your life here. Yeah, trust your intuition. Now, it's something you're being intuitively guided here, and so you want to trust the guidance. Never ignore your intuition, Sagittarius, or else you'll regret it. So then it's almost as if it's like, are they sabotaging it, or are you self-sabotaging by not trusting your intuition? You know, remember, we condition people how to treat us, and so at the end of the day, when you speak up and you stand up for yourself and you set your boundaries, that doesn't take away from this fearless love that is inside of you. That's the thing. It's instilled inside of you. No one can take that away. That's naturally who you are at the soul. And so the thing about it is, though, you have to be able to love yourself just as much as the love that you give out into others. And so set those boundaries and stand on them, Sagittarius. Listen, I stand behind you. You know what I'm saying? Boundaries is very, very necessary. But I feel like that you really are just in a season to where you may feel like you're isolated, and that is something that's new to you because you're used to being a lot of people that's around you. But this is a season that is necessary, because as long as you withstand this season and you surrender and you embrace everything what's happening, you are going to level up. The main energy that came out was leveling up here. So this is more so just like Spirit just giving you kind of confirmation, clarity, guidance throughout this cycle and this phase that you're in, because you're on the right path here. But I'm telling you, I feel like that when you are distracted and there's so many people that's around you, it's like you're not able to really be your creative self, and you are someone that is very, very creative. And so that's why you need to be isolated. That's why you have to be withdrawn at this time, so you really can go within and activate the energy of that creativity, because you're very, very creative. I'm speaking to someone that is like, you have a lot of great ideas. It's just more so about putting them into action here. So we have pleasure, and it showed up in reverse. And so, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I feel like that this is a season to where it is requiring like sacrifice. It's requiring sacrifice, and it's requiring you to be dedicated. And so, especially with pleasure coming out, because maybe it's just not, it don't feel so good. Maybe this season has not been feeling so good because, like I said, it's changed. And in order to get to another levels, we have to be able to come up out of our comfort zone, right? And so that's what's happening here, Sagittarius. It's okay. You know, you are coming up out of your comfort zone. Learn to, you know, allow yourself to be in your alone space for a while. And I'm telling you, you'll be able to find joy even within that space. Trust me, I was at that place before in my life to where it was a lot of people that was around me. And then God guided me to a different part of my journey. And at first it seemed like, oh, what is this, you know? But I'm telling you, I wouldn't change it for the world, Sagittarius. So trust me, you know what I'm saying? It's a process, and you will get there. But it's just like sacrificing something now for a better reward in the future. And I'm telling you, you're going to love where you're going, because it's just allowing you to understand your self-worth. You are worthy of this path here. It's a beautiful path that's laid out in front of you. All you have to do is continue to follow it with guidance. You're aligning. You are aligning. And I'm telling you, Sagittarius, if you keep on trusting and having faith that everything is going to work out, and you continue to follow that guidance of of your intuition, it's really, really beautiful on the other side here. It's just like you may start to see numbers that is in alignment, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's about taking the proper steps, taking the necessary steps to achieve these goals that you're wanting, because you're someone that's meant to shine bright. Yeah, you have good juju, sweetie. And I'm telling you, I feel like that within this season, especially entering into the next month, I feel like that there's a lot of things that's going to be shown to you, you know? So there may be a lot of truth, a lot of secrets that's being revealed about certain people. The more that you align with the authentic, your authentic self, naturally, I feel like the people that's around you is either going to push them in a certain way to where their truth will be revealed, or if people are going to fall up out of your life because they feel like the way that you are operating is naturally requiring them to change. And so that's what I mean about don't be afraid to release people, you know, because you're entering into a new season. You are. Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. What other messages needs to come through at this time as my Sagittarius are entering into this new season? What good advice, Spirit? What good advice do you have for my Sagittarius at this time to really own this energy of leveling up? What good advice do you have for them, Spirit? Look at this. It says your curiosity guides you. It says sometimes something has been calling to you. Something always is. Just get started and see how it feels. Curiosity doesn't always kill. Sometimes it ignites. Write a list of things you want to do or try and take some time with each thing, and at the very least, give it a try. And that's what I mean. It's like you are trying something different. You've been guided down a different direction here and a different path. And it could seem scary, you know what I'm saying? Because you're stepping into the beauty of the unknown. But I'm telling you, this energy I'm picking up on Sagittarius, you're going to be very, very satisfied and pleased with this path. So stay the course. Stay the course. Thank you, Spirit. What other messages? What other messages for my Sagittarius? What are their messages for my sign? So we have give a gift. So even with this energy and how it came out here, I just feel like that you are someone that's very loving. You're someone that's very, very giving. And I feel like that the more that God gives you, the more that you want to be able to give to others. And that's a great thing. You have a very, very grateful type of mindset. You're very grateful for all things, whether it's small, whether it's big, you're grateful for it. And that's why not only is things getting ready to be given to you, but you have the mindset to where you want to be able to give to others also. And so that's why I'm saying to you, Sagittarius, just make sure that you do things in a very balanced type of way. You know, just don't overgive of yourself, whether you're giving something physically or whether you're giving your time, your energy, your love. Just make sure that it's balanced here. Yeah, but we have give a gift. It says give someone a gift, unexpected and for no reason. Pick someone to give to, buy them something they will like, make it nice, give it to them when they least expect it. Expect nothing in return, and sit in the good feeling of their happiness. So maybe it is someone specific that you're thinking about. Maybe it was someone that you feel like that throughout that time when you were going through things that someone was there, someone you was able to really depend on, you know? And so maybe you've been thinking of wanting to do something, you know, even with this attached to that energy of your curiosity guides you. And so if it's something that you're wanting to do it. If you feel like that you want to be a blessing to someone, Sagittarius, be a blessing to someone. That's you trusting your intuition. You're being guided to do so. Let's see. Any other messages, Spirit? Any other messages for my Sagittarius? Any other messages? So we have just wait. It says, take some time to sit with yourself. Think, yes. Evaluate. Comprehend. Focus, no. Stay in bed and stare off. Keep it silent. Remove distractions. Let the mind wander and don't control where it goes, and just wait for things to come to you. They will. Yeah. So this is more so about releasing releasing control and fully surrendering and allow things to naturally flow to you. Thank you, Spirit. Any other messages from my Sagittarius? Any other messages? Love is the light. That's that fearless love energy that's here. You are the light, Sagittarius. It says nurture all of the relationships in your life. Appreciate every single one of them, including the one you have with yourself. Love truly is all you need. Give them a call, write them a letter, leave them a note, send them a text. Just tell them you love them and tell them why right now. Yeah, Sagittarius, it's someone definitely that's heavy on your mind. This could definitely be someone that you had like a very close relationship with here. And I feel like that as certain relationships are being revealed to you, you're in a season, you're in this powerful season of awakening. And so there's people that are being removed out of your life. And so it's one connection, or maybe it could be one to two connections that you are really wanting this connection to be able to stay. You're praying that this connection is able to withstand the test of time. And so all I can encourage you to do is never force it. You don't want to force anything, but if you're guided to do something or reach out to someone and express something to someone, express it to them, and then express it with no expectations of you literally simply being able to release and express whatever it is that you want to say. And then I'm telling you, allow the God and the universe to do the rest of the work, because it'll be shown to you. But at least if it isn't a relationship that's meant to last, then at least you'll have closure in knowing that. Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. We thank you. We thank you. How would you like to close out this reading? How would you like to close out this reading for my Sagittarius? Look at this. Force popping right back up. I'm telling you, it says there might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You got this. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, some things may fall apart, but you're building the framework for something much better. Hang in there. Look at that. Totally different deck, and all it did was confirm all of the energy that already came out. I truly pray this message helps you in some form of fashion, my beautiful Sagittarius. Peace, love, and prosperity to you always.